Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? All right. So thank you for being here. I know today is a work week and it must have taken you a lot to be here. The objective of this class is to understand what is happening. This is quite unusual. It's quite unusual. It's taking too long. I expect almost all of you to have something going, something that brings in, even if it's 10,000 every day. I decided to schedule this class to go over this again. Perhaps you need additional class to get a grip on this. I also need to say this. Landing page, we've not even done the main thing. We've not done the main thing. We've not done the major thing that moves the needle. You can outsource your landing page design, which I expected you should have done. That is, it has taken at least a week plus. If you had given that landing page design to somebody who does it for a living, next days will have been ready, or the next 3 days will have been ready. And the remaining how many days you will have used it to set up an ad. And by now you have something coming in. But that's by the way. It doesn't remove the fact that you need to know how to edit a landing page. You take your time to master it. Once you have an ad live and running and bringing in money, you can then dedicate some time to master how to design a landing page. That's what I expect you to do. Let's dedicate time to begin to learn how to design a landing page. Countless opportunities to do that in the course of your, you know, in the course of this business. E-commerce business is a type of business that see any online business, you must, especially e-commerce, you must be a master. You must be averagely good in all aspects of marketing. You must be an email marketer. You must know how to run ads, to set up a landing page. You must know how to collect information from your customers. You must sell. You must know how to write copy. It's all encompassing. If you do this business for like 3, 4, 5 years, the amount of knowledge you will gather will be enough for you to set up businesses in any of these branches, and then you can niche down. All right. So I'm going to go over a few things. Then I will conclude with landing page design. I want you to do this. I'm using Astra. I'm using Astra as the team. I'm going to make sure other teams you can use. You can use Neve. Neve is spelled as Neve. Let me put it in the chat. So if you don't have a team yet, use Neve. You can use Blue, Ocean Blue. You can use see Ocean Blue. I will check. I think it's Ocean. You can use Astra as your team. These are lightweight teams that would help your websites to run faster. Now, once you log in into your dashboard, whenever you use the WP admin to log in to bring it to your dashboard, which is this to bring you here. Whenever you WP admin, enter your username and password to bring you here. If you have not team, quickly install it. Continue. Come to appearance. Just scroll down to appearance. If you've not installed a team, scroll down to appearance, then you see teams. Click on teams. Click on teams, and so please, as I'm doing this, I'm using Astra. Astra is at the moment. I've also installed Nave before, but it's not active. If I want to activate it, I'll simply just click on it, it will become active. Then this one, I've also installed some in the past. So if you want to install a new one, just if you have installed one before and you want to change, you can just tap here, add new team, or just tap here, add new team. Then you search. Now you come here, tap here, Ocean W. So it's Ocean W. This is Ocean W. If you want to install, click on install. Click here. Once it installs, you can then activate. I suppose that's clear enough. Tap on install, then it would once you click on install, it will install. Then to bring up the option for you to activate. If you don't like Ocean Blue, you can use Nev. But the one I'm using is Astra. So you can also use Cadence. Cadence is also light and quite very good. This is Nev, also very, very good. This is Ocean W. So install any of these four I just gave you now. Astra, Cadence, Ocean W, Nev. All right, I suppose you should have done that by then. The next thing, go to plugins and install some plugins that would optimize your landing page. So scroll down to plugins, then add new, then search here, install pack. Just if you're not, please be doing it as I'm saying it. Install Jetpack. You see mine is active. It's for security, backup, speed, and growth. Install Jetpack. As well use this for cache for to also improve of your website. But not installed. I installed it and had to uninstall because it affected my Astra team. We can to optimize your website, use light speed. I think it's light speed. This light speed is a cache. What it does, it helps your website run faster and also optimizes it. Activates. If you don't want to use this, there are other ones also. You can also use WP Rock. You can also use WP Rock if you don't want to use light speed cache. WP Rocket supposed to pop up, except if I didn't type it well. Supposed to pop up. Well, I don't think this is the WP Rocket. This is not it. So don't install this. All right, light speed is good, very good. WP Rocket is also very good. Install light speed. That's the one. I don't know why this WP Rocket is not showing. Whether I tapped this in wrong. So those would help you to optimize your images, help you optimize your content, your CSS, and whatnot. It helps your website load faster. Now, another thing you're going to do is to try as much as possible not to overload your website with images. You're in e-commerce, you always have new product to sell. So once a product goes out of stock or is no longer in vogue, just go to your website, go to media and remove those images. This media here. Go to media library and delete those images. You have to be doing this from time to time. What it does is, like now, I'm going to do that for my website. I have more than 15,000 images. What am I doing with 15,000 images? Absolutely nothing. So I'm going to, later today, go to my media, delete every image, those that have been there for like 2 years plus, remove everything. Anyone I think the products I've sold in the past that are no longer in vogue, that are no longer sell, everything. It lightens up the websites and increases the performance. Once you're done designing your landing page, you have to test for the speed. Now, I need you to listen carefully. Your load speed, your website or landing page load speed is very key. When you say optimize, it's part of loading speed is part of your website or landing page optimization. If it's not well optimized, it will load too slowly. And you know what that happens? It increases bounce rate. It makes people just go back. You can't be sitting and be waiting for a website to load for one minute. No. Maximum is about 3 seconds. Instantly, 3 seconds. From the point where they click the link to your landing page, you want it to take them nothing more than 3 seconds. All right. So GM, there are certain websites you can use to test for the optimization of your website. I think Google has one. I think there's another one to GM Metrics. I think Let me see if it's correct. I am not. Let me see if this is correct. Google, Google Speed Test Internet. There are two of them I use. I can't remember the name now, but let's see if this is correct. Yes, this is correct. This is Google's own. Yeah, Gmetrics. So you use this to test for the speed of the website, of the landing page. Just copy. It's not. It is not this. Let me search for. Let me get the correct. Okay, I think it is page speed, page speed or something. Page speed insights. Page speed insights. And GT metrics. Page speed insights and GT metrics. GT metrics. All right. It is GT metrics. GT metrics. GT metrics speed test. So you use this to test for the performance of your landing page. This website will tell you how well your landing page loads, where you need to make adjustments, where you need to improve, things you need to do. So it says test your website speed. You just plug in the landing page here. All right. Are you following? Are you guys following? Guys following? I need to be sure you're listening. Are you following? Can you hear me? Please respond in the chat box. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I need a response quickly, please. All right. So let's continue. So once you're done setting up your landing page, you now come here, use either GT metrics or page speed, the one by Google, to test for the speed of your website. Once it fully loads, it will tell you, okay, let me show you one. This is one of my landing pages, which has not been optimized yet. It will load, to take some time to load, analyze the landing page, and then give you results. Where you've done well, it will mark it green. Where you've done badly, it would highlight it in red and then tell you what to do to optimize it. Hey, I hope I'm sharing this screen. So sorry, I'm not sharing it. Sharing it now. So sorry. So this is GT Metrics. The website is gtmetrics.com. This is the name, gtmetrics.com. The website you use in testing the speed of your landing page. So the second one you also use is page speed. Page speed. Let me share it also. This is page speed. You see, this is one of the websites as an example, what it gave us is a mobile, which is what your customers, 99% of your customers will be on – mobile. These are the information it provided. reports. Accessibility is 89. It's in orange or amber, which is good but not so great. It's supposed to be green, 90 plus and above. Performance is 69. Now performance is the least, the lowest. And what did he ask us to do for performance? He provided information on what we need to do. See, says largest contentful paint element. So we can save 5,590 milliseconds by doing a few things. This is the largest blah 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 blah. We didn't learn more about it to tell you what to do. Go through it and do it. This is another one. Eliminate references. Look it up. What did he? These are assets. He asks you to, which is one of the things I just told you to install now. If you click on this, it will open up to the tools he wants you to install. See, okay, Lightspeed is even one of them. These are some of the tools you can install to optimize your landing page. Use this WT Total Cache. Also very, very good. I think this is the one I have. I also use this. I I had to uninstall this. I have used this. See, these ones, this is very good. If you look at the number of reviews, 5,000 plus, compared to this is also 2,000 plus. You see the difference. So W3 Total Cache is very good. You can install that one. Lightspeed is also very good. All these ones that are recommended here are good. That's why Google recommended them. All right, so let's go back. These are the two websites, PageSpeed Insights and gtmetrics.com are two websites after you have set up your landing page and have given you the tools you must use to optimize your landing page. You need tools to help you compress the images you upload. If you do not compress them before, you can also, instead of saving them as JPEG, you can convert them to any other form of lighter web pages. They are one of those tools will help you convert all the images you upload to web pages. Web pages are so light, so light. So if you upload a JPEG or a PNG file, they will help you convert it to a file, a web page that is quite very small. This is how these are some of the things you do, even though they seem very small, that optimizes, reduces your load speed, and that optimizes your website. I hope that is clear. So we've also taken care of our WooCommerce. Now, what we're going to do next, which I'm going to give you a template on how to set up your product. So you have a product to sell. We are going to set up a product now. We have a product to sell. What do we do? You go to WooCommerce. WooCommerce is like that tool that will help you collect customer information and pass it on to you. So it's like your form, it's like your store. Yes, your store will be hosted by WooCommerce. Your online store here will be hosted by WooCommerce. So we'll go to WooCommerce to create products. If you come to WooCommerce, below it you see products. Across, just move across. You either click on add new or just click on products. So let's click on add new. We're adding a new product. That's what you do. Once you have a product to sell, go to WooCommerce, add the product. I would give you a template for your product. I will also explain something here after I've created this product. Now, if I'm testing a new product, listen clearly. If I'm testing a new product and I have a video, the most difficult time is creating a first landing page for any product. That's the most difficult one. Once you've created that one, you succeeded in creating one, you can then begin to duplicate for any other product you create. You can just make little adjustments. That's what's going to happen. And so subsequently, it will be faster for you to design a landing page. Selling Clipper. Please do what I'm doing. Just follow along. Clipper. Remember, we went to WooCommerce because we want to create the product. We want to create the product on WooCommerce so that when somebody orders on our landing page, WooCommerce will take note of that order and record it, and then send us an email to inform us that somebody has ordered that product. And the app also we have. I remember I told you to install WooCommerce app. The app will have WooCommerce will also send us an order message. Okay, so Clipper, I will scroll down here, choose category, come here, choose category. You can create a new one. These are categories I've created in the past. These are some of the products I've sold in the past. These are categories. But if there is none of them is here, I'll just click on add new category. It is important for you to create a category because there are products that go hand in hand. So a customer buys your TV. What if the customer needs a fan or an AC? So you want to display that other product underneath at the end of the landing page of the product you're running adverts for so that you can make more sales. Well and good if you want to do that. The easiest way to link them is from the category. You might not understand what I'm explaining, but you understand when we get to landing page. You understand quite very easy. Just pay attention. Create a category, then add that product to the category. So you just tick it, just as I've done here now. You see? So if I tick this product will be added to premium products. Any other products I create again, maybe in the next 2 years, and I pick premium, all of them will be in the same group. I'm grouping the products. If I don't want to, I can add all of them. I can add this product to all these groups if they all belong to the same group. So, or I might choose not to add. If I don't want them to be linked, I will just not tick it. If you choose, you can group them. Add this to premium, then move on. Scroll down. You can add what are the tags? What kind of product are you selling? Clipper. That's if you so wish. Clipper, barber, hair, things that resonate that go with the products. Okay. Then come here. This is your regular price. This is your sale price. Regular price is what you will have sold it for. Sale price is what you're selling it for. So say regular price is 60,000, sale price is 45. Meaning I'm giving discounts. It will display like that on the page. I'm coming. So let's continue. Don't worry about quantity. Don't worry about discounts. Scroll down and add images. Disable sections, disable, leave these ones when need. You might have a need for it in the future and you know what to do. So what I did next is to add images. So scroll down here and add product image, set product image. Let's assume this is the product. Okay, let's assume this is the product. I've added product image. Scroll down, add product gallery images. If you have different colors or different picture angles of the same product, you come here and add it. Different angles that show different angles of the product. So you just simply just pick them and add. If you don't have, just leave it like this. Let's move on. Then we'll come to publish. Click on publish. We're not going to edit with Elementor. We're not going to do, we just publish. Then you're going to take note of this number. Once it fully published, see this number here, this number, see this number here. That's the unique identity of this product in WooCommerce. The unique identity of this product in WooCommerce. Even if you don't note it down now, you can, after you've created a product here, you can then go and create a landing page. Or you can do this one, create your landing page, anyone that comes first, anyone that works for you. But you must create products, that product you're selling in WooCommerce. Then create your landing page and link it to, which I'm going to show you now. So let's go to landing page. Let's go to pages to create a new landing page. Go to pages or add a new page. So I'm adding a new page. So I went to pages, add a new page, give it a name. Give it a name. Should I assume that we'll have a landing page? So let's say I give it Clipper as the name. If I don't want to publish, I'll just say edit with Elementor. You can still publish later on. From beginning to the end. After this, no more. Well, let's let's continue like this. This will just cover up so much space. That's why I needed it off. All right, let's just continue. You notice here it says publish because I didn't publish where I created a page. Now go to settings. It's still in drafts. Good. Page layouts. Pick Elementor canvas. It's in default. Pick Elementor canvas. I'm sure you should have done that by now. I just noticed something. The tools are installed. I'm not even here anymore. All right, let's go on. It's likely the plugin I installed that's caused this problem. So I'm going to take care of that. I'm just noticing that now. So what to do is either you know, one after the other, begin to add the blocks. If the first thing you want to do is to add a headline or your logo, whatever it is, you can add your headline. You just drag and drop. This is one way of doing it. But I do not like this. This will take some time. For you that is just starting, please just use an already made template. I don't have any here. I don't know why do I not have any? So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to upload one since I don't have the elements, the template I used last time. I don't know. I can't find it here. I'm just noticing that now. Assume that I have a template, which is like the one I gave to you guys. You can pick any of this from the library. This is Elementor library. This is Elementor library. All of them are Pro. If you don't have Elementor Pro, you can't use any of this. This is from Elementor itself. What we are going to do to install Templately, another plugin, Templately, see templates with an L, where S is LY. Install Templately, it's an add-on. It's an add-on. So if you install, I've told you that before, I'm sure you should have installed it. You have it here now as an option, Templately. You can then begin to create your landing page from there. Pick any of their samples, templates, and use. But now I'm going to assume that I don't have Templately, but I have templates shared to me. So the one I sent to you, I'm going to upload it now. I click on what I did, click on this folder sign. It says add templates. Once you place your cursor on it, it says add templates. Click on it. Then come to this arrow pointing upward. Import templates. Click on it. Select file. Then pick from your laptop any of the templates you have. I don't know where I saved the templates. I don't know where I saved the templates. Let me go back to library. So if you pick the template from your laptop, click it or double click it and click open. It will open where it will appear. Once it fully loads, this is where you will find it. My template. Under my template, that's where you will find it. You'll find it under my templates. Which one did I gave you one. I shared one with you. So I'm going to use that one. I shared checkout for WooCommerce. Landing page templates. I think I shared landing page template with you. So let me use one so that we can go on. Come here and click insert. Then click on apply. To take some time to load. So it has fully loaded. This template completes. You simply use this template. You can remove this. If you don't have a logo, just click on this. See, each of these is in a box, is in a block on its own, a section. This is a section. You can click on this X, close this section, it will disappear. So you can have something like this, which is also very, very good. You can use this template the way you are, the way it means you have to install Astra theme. I don't know whether if you install any other theme, the arrangement will change. It might not change. You have to test it. If it changes, you can simply just install Astra and use Astra for now, as you then begin to play around. If you don't have a video, you can use video. Now come here, click on responsive mode. Three will appear: mobile, tab, and your PC. Click on tab to make it smaller so that everything will display well. This color, this color was added using a, see, this is what gave you that color. See this is a code from here. See from here, let me highlight it. Is what gave you this code. See this code, you can remove it. Simply come here. This is the color code. You can delete it. See, the color has disappeared. If I put that two back, it comes back to orange. You can remove it. If you don't want this color, you can remove it. Just simply come inside, tap on this, then come inside and remove this color, the color code. You can simply remove the color code. Whatever color you have there will disappear. But if you want to in different color, you can pick the color too. What do I do? You can decide what color you want to use. So please install this Chrome extension, Color Pick. This is called Color Pick Eyedropper. It helps me to pick colors. So if I see a color, I'll just put it here and pick the color I want. It will tell me what color it is. See, to give me the color code, and then I can use it. I hope you guys are following. Those are some of the things that will help and improve your workload. If you want to remove it, just click on escape on your keyboard. It will remove. Here is your sub headline. I added a little information. Yours doesn't have to be like this. Yours doesn't have to be like this. We'll still talk about that when we get to. Then if you don't have video, you can just remove this one. Click here, right click and delete. This thing is blocking it. I don't want to spend the whole day here. Network is bad. So you just scroll down and delete. Hope you guys are following. Just right click here where the pencil icon is. Then scroll down and delete. If you also want to, if you want to copy paste, that's also what you do by clicking on that pencil icon. Once you place your cursor here, once you move your cursor to this place on top, it will show. This also will show. Once you place your cursor on top of this, it will show. Then scroll down. If you don't want the video you want picture, come here, scroll down, or you just search for image. Once you type image, it will pop up. Look at it. Image box, image carousel, anyone you want. If you have several images of your products that you want to be moving as the customer lands, just pick image carousel, place it, then come here and pick the images you add. If you don't have them in your library, you tap on upload files and then upload. Click here and pick them from your, but I am assuming I have them here. I'll just pick them as I want. You see? Then click on create a new gallery. These are the gallery. I can then arrange them the way I want. The one I want to be in front, just left click, hold and drag. I have added them. They will display here now and just be scrolling as the customer. This customer can either scroll it if you go here and do that setting and change the settings so that the person has to tap it for you to scroll. Well, if you want it to scroll on its own as it is the default, just leave it like this. You can then adjust the size of the image here also. It is styles. Under styles, that's where you adjust the size of the image. Look at it here. It says image size. Let me adjust. You can adjust the size of the image here. All right. Where it says size. Every adjustment to be done here. Any adjustment you want to do will be done here. Then scroll down. I've added the images below already. This is one of the products I sold in the past. These are the images. I added this condition. There is a better way of doing that using the icegram I told you to install. Icegram. We'll discuss that later if need be. Depending on what your this condition or not. Yes, Nigerians are very, very difficult people to sell to. Even with this condition, somebody will still order and then tell you. If you read this condition, it is clear that if you're not within a certain location, order, you pay a certain fee, a commitment fee. That's the objective condition, and that's also why it is in this color. Notice the background is black. The objective is to highlight it so that you won't miss it. But instead of using it this way, we can use a pop-up. The moment you land on the landing page, it will pop up. It will cover the whole screen so that you can't miss it. You really want to click cancel for it to remove. That's a better way of displaying it. Or way of doing it is to have it here at the top bar. Here, on top here. No matter where the person goes, it will always be there. You can then add motion effects to make sure it is scrolling or it is bouncing, to make sure you keep the person, make sure the person sees it, the customer sees it and doesn't miss it. All right. You have this already. You can then adjust it. If you want more landing page templates, I can share more with you. Those will serve as the basis. I don't want you to spend the whole day, the whole time you're supposed to be doing better, other things that you can simply just pay somebody to design one for you. 30, 40,000, and somebody will have designed one. That money will have recovered it in 1 day sales or 2 days or 3 days. All right. So this is a copy. You can use this copy or follow the same pattern. Use this as a template. That's why it's a template. You adjust it to what suits you. There's a reason why these ones are highlighted, to make sure you do not miss. People do not read. People do not read the whole content. They scan through. But that does not mean you must not write every information you have. If you have 1,000 information about the product, please put it. People will just scan through. As a matter of fact, studies have shown that the more information you present about the product, the more sales you get. So I added more images. This today is not this this landing page made me a lot of money, even though based on my understanding of landing pages now, I will do a better job today because you keep learning. In the last 1 week, so much I have grown so much. You keep learning. If I show you landing pages I create now, it's like this is what I do for a living. Like I pay people pay me to do landing pages because I keep this business. The more you do it, the better you get at it. So use this as templates. I'm going to remove this because it's just dumb and there's nothing there. I don't know. All right. What you will get if you order now. Use this as a template. These images you see here, you cannot generate. You have to go to Canva and create it. I did that on Canva. Those images on Canva. Added the number, added the design on Canva. This thing you're seeing here was done on Canva. It wasn't done here. Any other landing page you see like that is also the same. You would always, there is always a UI design, a web designer. It is not one person that creates a landing page. It is not one person that creates a landing page. A web designer, his own job is to arrange. You provide all the details. All the UI design will also, provide his own info. It's not one person. But you're a one-man mupo, you have to do everything. So these ones were created in Canva. Myself in Canva. I did this one in Canva. If you see some of my landing pages, as a matter of fact, I see some of my landing pages I've created in the past, and I'm like, you mean you did this? Some are so fine. Some are so fine because I've gotten so good at it that I can play around and I won't spend the whole 1 week doing it. But for now, the very first landing page I used in making money was, I can't even look at it now. It was terrible. It was terrible. But today, it's better. So don't focus so much on landing page. Focus on the products you're selling. If you get a unique product, a very unique product, it doesn't even matter how the landing page looks like. As long as it loads fast, people will buy. As long as it loads fast and there is a button where they can buy, people will pay. People will buy. And your ad is good, people will buy. So don't focus so much on landing pages. Designing landing page. I want this. See, everything I've taught you so far, you will learn other things in the course of, my websites are scattered. Ah, all right, let's continue. So the moment you click here, you don't have to use this also. You don't also have to use price table. It's called price table. This thing you see here is called price table. Price. There are a lot of things you learn. Price table, price list. If I pick this now and place it somewhere, it will display price, different prices. Look at it. You see? All right. It's called price table. I was one that adjusted to look like this one. Let me put it somewhere else. You can make it 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, depending on what you want. You can duplicate this. See it here. You can duplicate. See, duplicate, you get one more. Duplicate, you get another one. See, if you check this now on PC, on desktop, you can have it as a single. You can adjust the size so that it will accommodate 3. But we're not going to do that now. I'm just showing you things you can do. The objective is to get something that sells your product. We are going to go back to that quickly. So you can delete that later. Because of this thing, I might not be able to delete it. You don't have to have a testimonial. As a matter of fact, the very first product I sold, I didn't have a testimonial. You don't have to. There are a lot of things. As long as you have a good product that people want, you don't even have to add this testimonial. It's unnecessary. Absolutely, for now, unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary. This website is this always include this. Always include this a disclaimer to tell customer that it's not Facebook that owns this. As a matter of fact, Facebook requires this. All right. If you have any specific question you want to ask me now, let me take the questions. Any specific question? So I have this here. I don't want it here anymore. So I'll come here. See history. This one is here. I don't want it. Or I want to go back. I'll just come here, remove price table, remove. See, I can go back any revision. I can also go back to a later revision I did. If I don't want what I have now, I can go back here. It is at it here. History. This is preview your pages, your change, how it looks. If you don't want to use this one, you can simply just come here, tap on these three horizontal lines. It will open up. Scroll down to page, then open it up on another page, and then view how the landing page looks like. There are a lot of other things you need to do, but those are the basic ones. Any questions before we proceed? So if you are done, if you're okay with what you have, you can then click on publish. You can even click on publish now and then continue to update. Let me see if you have any questions, let me know. Please share more templates. I will do that. I will do that, of course. Your screen is stuck on that. So I will share more templates. I will give you so many other templates. I was thinking by now, so I will share more templates. If you're also interested in selling digital products, I will also share templates of digital products. If you have any skill you want to sell using Facebook ad, as you master it, you can also sell those skills. You begin to sell them as a class. You sell. If you are good, if you are very good at anything, you can monetize it. Simply set up a landing page, run an ad. I will also teach you how to run an ad, especially when you are selling a digital product that is part of your skill. The best way is to teach. When you're running a digital product, when you're running an ad, if you want it to perform very well, one of the conditions is to teach. Teach. It's always the best. Can teach. One you can do is to teach. Explain the thing. Tell them about it. Okay, if I'm running an ad for businesses, I help manage their ad. I help run their ads. As a matter of fact, international companies. If I'm running that ad, what I'm going to do is I will teach like I'm teaching students. If your ad is performing so poorly or your conversions are low, these are some of the problems. One, poor audience targeting. Two, poor creative, whatever. I'll just list them. Teach the person. It's one of the best ways to sell. Facebook actually loves it. So Facebook will reward you. What it does is, by rewarding you, Facebook will position your ad to be the first thing the person sees. When people log on, your target audience, when they log on, because you're not the only one who is selling, who is running advert for that same type of product, digital product. You have competitors, that's why you bid. I will explain that in Facebook. That's why you are bidding. It is auction, you bid. As a matter of fact, there is a method, a strategy that is called the bull method. in Facebook ad, bull method, what we do is to bid higher, push everyone away, bid higher, bid so high that no other person will come close. Only our adverts will people see. All right, let's continue. What I'm saying is that's one way. Another way is to tell a story. Oh God, you don't know how storytelling sells. If you see my ad and I begin to tell you, in 1914, this happened. Please pay attention. I'm going to. The moment you begin to tell a story, people want to hear stories. I am going to ask you personally, how does it move you when you hear story? When you're seeing a movie and you see this is based on real life events. Are you moved to want to see the video or movie or not? You want to. You want to. It's human nature. As a matter of fact, no matter how much humans evolve, when I say evolve, meaning in terms of technology, intelligence, and whatnot, there are certain human psychology that will never change. Human psychology does not change. You see, gossip will always sell, sex will always sell. Human psychology does not change no matter how much we change. In quote, no matter how much you change in terms of, in terms of evolving, using better technologies, wearing better clothes, driving better cars, living in better houses, moving from mud to, no matter how much we evolve, human psychology never changes. It remains the same. So meaning that the sales technology that was applied by Ogilvy in 1904 can still be applied today and still sell. And still sell. Understand this psychology. I've just given you the two now, storytelling and teaching. Those two are the best selling. Facebook will reward you. Your ad will appear at the top. Whenever your target audience appears, open up your Facebook, it's your ad they will see first, not your competitors. So there is more chance, more likelihood of you selling. If you're selling, if you're selling physical products, if you're selling physical products, use story also. You can also use story. Tell a story about how your customer used it and what happened, or the reaction of a customer. Okay, I had an incident. I was selling one product. I was using the product. I went to FRSC's office to renew my driving license, and there this guy saw me and said and asked me a question. The product I was using was a copy of the original, but he felt it was the original. That incident was the incident I used in writing the next copy in selling another product. That same I had to set up another landing page, use that story. I fleshed it up. Our dialogue was what I used, and it sold so much, sold so much. All right. So another thing here is your button, your button. So you just type button. I just remembered now. Then carry this button, place it anywhere you want to. How do you place it? You place your mouse on top, press down your left button, the left, you left click, then drag, and then drag. Place it here, and then you can then adjust. Change the text if you want. Add a link. You can add a link. So one way of adding this link is to, if now remember we created a product before, right? We created a product that has a link. Let's go back. Let's see the product we created. So I'm going back now. If it is, this is where you are and you want to go back, simply click here. See what I did. Tap on these three lines. Click on exits. It will exit your landing page. It will exit to dashboard rather. For me, I'm going to exit from here. So let's go back to our dashboard. Able to connect with the product we created in WooCommerce. So come to WooCommerce, just scroll down to WooCommerce, come to products, all products. Then let's look for that product we created, which is Clipper, right? So this is the product, Clipper. This product has a link. You can just click on view or edit. But let's click on view. Right click and open on another page. It has a link. Look at it. Copy this link. Copy this link. This is the link. What I did was just to right click on view. So another thing I want you to install is EA duplicator. EA duplicator. I use EA duplicator. All right. So you right click and view, then copy the link. I will explain this later. I will teach you this, how to create this. We're going to do this later, but not now. We're going to do this designing. You have one already, but if you don't like the way it is, the setup, I can teach you how to design this. See, mine is different from that of the WooCommerce default product page. All right. I do this when I want to test a product and I need to test it. See, I have it set up already. It's also very, very good to use this. If you want to test a new product, this comes with WooCommerce. Whenever you create a product in WooCommerce and you view that product, this is what you get. You get something like this. The image will be on one side, the product information will be on another side. Let's go back to these products. We didn't add information about the products. Let's do that quickly. So click on edit. I need to show you something. Click on edit so that we can do that before we proceed because of something I'm trying to explain now. Yay, I'm not sharing my screen. Okay, sorry. I'm sharing my screen now. So I'm sharing my screen. Let me go over it again. Okay. So we landed on the dashboard. This is the dashboard. Then we'll scroll down to WooCommerce. Scroll down to WooCommerce. Under WooCommerce, we'll see products. We'll see products. You can just tap on this product. It will open up all the products you have. Tap on it. It will open up. Then you search for the product you just created. I'm using this one. I'm using this, which is the clipper. I will right click. I'm going to view. So I would right click on view or on it. The reason why I still want to leave here open, I want to still come back to this. Right click and open new link. Open new link. Give me. This is what I have. The network is terrible. Okay, so let me share this. What happened? So sorry. Let me share my screen again. So so this is, I want to see how your own looks like because I can't even remember how. This is the one I designed. I designed this one myself. You can also edit it, edit the default that comes with WooCommerce. This is what you have. You're supposed to have something like this. You're supposed to have something like this. Is that correct? Is that correct? You have something like this. It might not be exactly this, but it's something like this. All right. So you have this. So this is the product. You can use this landing page. You can use this landing page like this to test a new product or even sell any product. And how do you get this landing page? By creating a product. That's all you need to do. Once it's set up, all you need to do is to create a product. WooCommerce will give you a landing page automatically. WooCommerce will give you a landing, and you can use that landing page as it is to test. So once you create a product in your WooCommerce like this one, once you have finished creating it, WooCommerce will give you this landing page you have here. WooCommerce will give you something like you can use to sell the product. You have something like this. People can add to carts and buy. If I click add to carts, it will record the sale. See, it has recorded, it has marked. I can then view the carts. Commerce. You added carts. You added checkout page in your WooCommerce. You added checkout page, you added cart. That is a cart here now. I click on view cart. It will show me, and then I can pay or proceed. See, this was the cart we added. This was the cart we added earlier. See it. The product has been added. Look at the product. Click one. I can now proceed to pay. Click on here to pay. So once you create a product in WooCommerce, you have a landing. See, creating a landing page is to make it more beautiful because WooCommerce phone looks like an old lady, but it works. It sells. That is what many. It's similar to what many landing pages you buy from look like. Like your Shopify, this is how it looks like. All this one protection, 24/7 guarantee, easy. These ones are just Jara. All this was added by me. This is how the landing page of Amazon looks like. This is how a landing page of Shopify looks like. All right. So once you create a product in WooCommerce, you have a landing page. You can use that landing page to test for the product. As long as the product is something that meets the two conditions I gave you, it will sell, whether it's like this or not. But I will still give you the template. You need to create a highly optimized landing page also if you don't want to use this. I highly use this, but for a new product and I don't want to waste time. The products. Let's go back to WooCommerce. This is WooCommerce. Tap on edit. Go back to WooCommerce now. The product you created. Tap on edit. Tap on edit. Okay, let's edit. There was no information about the products. We need to add that information. That's why it didn't show there. So let me add any information now. Let me just copy something and paste. was still loading. Network. I'm just adding information about the product. This is called product short description. Okay, let me just let's assume this is a product short description. It's called product description. Here, then product description. Let me just copy something somewhere. Time is of essence. Okay, let me copy this. To show you where this one will appear. Okay, so now I am okay with then save or update. So updates. This is where you place the product description, then below you place the product short description here. Let me show you where this one will appear. So let's go back to the clipper. This is the clipper. I will refresh now. You see, short description appear below the price. This is a short description. It's a fine clipper, if you remember. Then the main description will appear below. It's still loading. It's still loading. So you just understand where your copy that you should have placed on your landing page, you simply can place it here. About the product, talk about the product, place it here. Tell the customer why he or she should buy it. Sell it here. This is where the customer will see. It's still loading, please. The network is really bad. I don't know what's happening. Sell it here. Talk about the product here. Under product short description. Just key, you can put it in bullet points. What's the benefit? Put it in bullet points here in short description and tell your story. Write everything you need to hear under product description. Under product description. But under short description, you just see small thing, bullet points, the key things that will move the customer to buy, the benefits of the product. You've seen that if you log into Amazon now or Shopify or GG or Mia, that's what you see. That's exactly the design. So take a cue from that. Let's go back to, so you have this now. You have this. You can use this. You copy this link. Copy this link. Go back to your landing page. This link, this is the product you're selling. So now we're assuming you're using your landing page to sell the product, right? Come here, click on this link. See this button. There is a link here. Clean off this, place the link here. That link you copy, place it here. Then adjust, design your button to order. Click here to order. We are not done. So the way it is, I don't like it. I don't like the color. I don't like the size. I'll come to style. There's stretch. This is stretch. To cover the whole space, then I can then begin to increase the size or change the color. Typography, tap on this pencil icon, pick for your typography, find out texts are the best. These are few that I have found out in the past that are the best. Tahoma, Vadana, Helvetica. See, research is key. Then Poppins. I use Poppins a lot now. Research is key your success in any business at all. These things I learned them. I had to do researches when I began to. All right. What's the text size? You can increase it or reduce it depending on what you want. Minimum should be 16. Use 16 as minimum. It's readable. They are also these things I'm telling you are based on researches. I don't say anything that are not facts. These are based on researches. All right, minimum should be 14, 16. If you want it tiny, use 16, use 14. But I usually use around 16 minimum. But for button, I want it to be very, very loud. So I use 20 and upward. For me to see how it appears on mobile, I'll click on mobile. See, it's good. Then I will increase. I'm not done yet. Where's my typography? All right. So click on typography, come down. I want it bold. So click on weight and pick either 7 or 8. Okay, let me pick 700. Good. Then if you want any other styling, play around. That's the only way you learn. If I'm okay with this, I'll move on. But if I'm not okay, I don't like the color. I don't like the color of the button. I would adjust it. I can change the color of the button. Look at it here. It says background type. It's either you pick classic or gradient. If you want gradient, you need to pick two colors. But I want classic, just one color. Whatever color I want, I give you the color. This is the color. It's called the Amazon color. Just type Amazon color. That orange is what color you use. Amazon color. It's based on research. It makes people buy. There is a reason different plates are made in orange and green. Have you tried restaurants are either in orange, white, or green? Green and orange makes people take certain. It makes people feel relaxed. If any of you did physics, I taught physics for at least 13 years. If any of you did physics, that's one of the properties of colors are not just light are not just light. The color of light determines the behavior of molecules around them. We're taught that it also affects how you react. There is a recent study, no, this study was conducted many years ago, how the lights in the classroom of students affect their behavior. When a certain light is used that is very bright, students become erratic. So use they become calmer, learn more, and absorb better. Light is key. As a matter of fact, in science, if you want molecules to begin to behave in a certain way, you bombard them with light. But Einstein did that. E equals mc squared. Is one of all right. Let's move on. So you can change the color. What I'm telling you is that the color. See the color on this landing page. What you use is very key. Follow who knows. Amazon is the biggest e-commerce website, e-commerce company in the world. Whatever they use is based on research. There are certain things I'm going to share with you. The color, Amazon color, use it for your buttons. Amazon has a copy, has a way to that was given to their their workers, employees. Find it online, write like that, learn about it so that you can write, use their templates. Find it. I don't have it. I've saved it long ago. I can't find it anymore. But I have learned it. So I don't even remember it, but I use them. I use them. So we'll change the color to orange, but I don't know the particular orange. So you search for Amazon color, Amazon button color, and use that color. I hope you get the point. Now, remember we added the link we added is that of the products that we created. Look at it. So let me publish. If I publish now and then let me publish, I'm going to delete it later because I'm publishing. I want to show you something. Your page is live. So I'll come here, open up this page and view. I want to This is the page. Let me share it with you. This is the page. So I want to order that item. I will scroll down. It's not it. So remember, this is the only button I'm testing because of this is the only button I'm testing. The new button I just added. I just want to test it to show you something. You understand why it's on the left hand side? Because it is not responsive. We didn't optimize it. So open this one. You notice the only one we optimize tablet and for mobile. We didn't optimize for PC. If we had optimized for PC, it would optimize across the remaining three. So let's optimize. Let's stretch it. Then we'll update. Let's go back now. Okay, I didn't see. Before it was here. This was how it was looking because it wasn't optimized. This was how it was looking. Now, because when we did our setup, when we were designing the landing page, we left it at tablet mode. So tablet was optimized, mobile was also optimized, but PC was not optimized. And that's why the click here was on the left hand side. What I did was to optimize it here by stretching it. Click here to stretch, then I would update. Once I've updated, let's go back to Clipper and let's refresh. It will stretch now. This is the Clipper, then it will stretch. Once I just reloaded, see it has stretched. If I want to order now, I'll simply click on this, Abby. Let's order. Let's click on that button. You see, it brought us here. Page we created on WooCommerce. Remember, it is the link we use. Now, the customer can then add to carts and then view carts. Problem with is that if you are viewing it on mobile, that's what I notice. If you are viewing it on mobile, you will not easily see these view cards. So you expected it to load automatically. Once you click on add cards, it's supposed to take you to the next page, but it didn't. The customer has to click on view cards to proceed, and that was a problem for me. That's a problem. A better way of doing it was to combine it. I gave you the link also. Go to your footer. This link, your landing page, your website, look at it, your website, followed by checkout. Copy this link and use this link as it is. The only thing you're going to change here are two things. One, your website. Mine is buywellng.com. You change it to your own website. Then the product number you created on WooCommerce. Go back to WooCommerce. Oh, okay. Again, I didn't share the screen. So instead of going through that long process, there is a better way of doing this, which is what I'm sharing with you now. What we did earlier was to click on order now, and it brought us here, which is a problem in itself because once the customer adds to cart, it doesn't take the customer to the next page, which is to finish ordering. There's another tool you can use. The customer has to view the cart, to click on view cards for he or she to proceed, and that's the problem. This landing page on your phone, you notice that this view card is so small that you might not notice it. When I use this, I notice I have to begin to look for the tool. So that's a problem for me. Instead, this is a better way of doing it. A better way of doing it is to use this method. Click on I want this. I want this. If you click on I want this, scroll down to footer. I share this with you. But this is what I'm going to share with you now. Scroll down to footer. You see, this is the link you're going to use. There are only two things you're going to change in this link. Your website, instead of buywellng.com, you put your own website. Leave checkout the way it is. Leave every other thing the way it is. They are going to change this. This number, this is the product number. You know about that product number when we created the product. If you don't remember, go back to the product and copy that number. This is the product number. I don't remember the number, so I'll go back to WooCommerce and look for that number. So I'm sharing my screen for WooCommerce. This is the product. This is the clipper. I'm looking for the product number. This is it here. This is the product. That's the number. I'll copy that number. Let me copy it. I'll copy that number. Come here. Remove this one. This number is for another product. Paste the one I just copied here. You are going to change website, then update. If I do that now, if I order this product, fuck. Oh, I want this. I want this. You have this template already. Okay, let me just use this as an example. You click on I want this, scroll down to footer. This is the link I want you to use. This link. You are going to change this buywellng.com. Then I've added this clipper link that I copied. This is, you go back to WooCommerce. Go back to WooCommerce. Click on that product. On top here, you see the product. Go back to WooCommerce. Click on that product like you want to edit it. On top, you will see the product number. This particular product number that WooCommerce gave it. This is it here. It's highlighted at this top where my cursor is. Copy that number. Go back to your landing page. Go back to your landing page. I'm going to share this link with you on WhatsApp. Go back to your landing page. Change this buywellng.com to your own website. Leave every other thing. This number should be the number you just copy, paste it here, then save or update, then update. Whenever somebody clicks on I want this, let's do that now. Where is the okay, let's go back. This is the landing page we just created. So whenever somebody clicks, look at where it's going to go, because this is the one we edited, Abi. I want this. It's not going to take the person to WooCommerce page. See, it took the person directly to the carts, to the cart page. The person can just fill the information and place order. Very straightforward. So you are going to use. Oh, I wasn't also sharing the. Why do I keep forgetting? For Christ's sake. Let me go back. I keep forgetting to share my screen. So this is where we are now. This I want this. This is the one I edited. So if you click on this, I want this. I don't know why you keep sharing this. It's likely a cache problem. My site is secure. This one will not appear in your own because this one is just a cache problem. I'm going to see to it. It will just bring you here. This is a cart. Then you can then click place order and continue. This is better. So you're going to use that. Let's see whether it will work here. This link. I'm just editing this link. You edit this link, click on this link, your link, paste the link I'm going to share with you on WhatsApp. Paste it here. I'm sharing it on WhatsApp. Paste it here and update. See whether it will work. This one will work. So let's see. This is the landing page. This is our landing page for the product. You see, it worked. So please use this. Just copy that link. Move. I've told you two things you're going to change for that link. Two things you're going to change. You're going to change your website, remove this part and put your own. Then this last number is the product number on WooCommerce. I've also shown you how to. So that's the model tonight. You should be able to have a landing page by just create a product. Create a product to test the product. When the product sells, you can then begin to create a landing page. Just do something. If it's taking too long and you're struggling, outsource for now. The next class will be on adverts. I expect you to have a product. I expect you to have a product, a landing page. If you don't have a landing page, just use WooCommerce landing page. Create a WooCommerce. You use that as your landing page. Then you use that to test the product. Run advert for 1 day and see how it performs. If it performs well, you can keep running the advert on that, then begin to design your landing page. Or you outsource it. If you have money to pay to outsource it, do that. It saves you. The problem is that you're not saving time, you actually waste time. Because if you had a product, if you have spent this time looking for a product, searching for a product that sells, that product will pay for everything and also give you extra money. It will pay for the landing page because, yes, you pay upfront, but you're going to make back that money in 100 folds. But if you keep, if you don't move, if you don't take action, you're going to be here designing a landing page for how long? For how long? You don't have that time. You need to begin to make money and then learn on the job. You're not going to perfect it in 1 day. You learn on the job. I expect you guys to, by tomorrow next, you should have a landing page or a product page, or use WooCommerce landing page to sell your product. What you're supposed to do tonight, practice tonight what I've just taught you. Practice what I've just taught you. Then from tomorrow, focus on getting products that sells. Find product that sells. Find products that are not common, that you cannot easily find around, that you think has potential to sell. I tested some products over the weekend and They did well, even though I wasn't interested. Even the others, I didn't fulfill them because so just for me to see how to perform. It was a test. All right, please do that and get back to me. Any questions? Any questions? Add to cart checkout, please. Add to cart checkout, please. Okay, which parts? Let me do that again. That quickly again. Let's look at that quickly. Who asked the question? Salami. Do you still want me to do that? Do you still want me to do that? This is your link. This is the button. Click on the button. Your link is under your contents button, under your contents. I'll share this video here. This is where you paste the link you copied. The link I shared with you. Which is the one on WhatsApp. This is the one you paste here. It need to take longer and it will cause you to lose sales. So we want something that's straightforward that customers will find easy to we want to make it smooth for them. So use this. These two combines both checkouts. If you look at it, the first one here after the website is checkout, followed by add to carts. Look at it, add to carts by the number of the product. So this is the link you should. It has taken care of two steps. Instead of going through the process we did earlier, took us to took us to here. Remember that step took us here. Moment we added, we'll tap on add cards. If you look at this page on your phone, you will not see. It is so tiny. See, this is your laptop. Or this is how, see, imagine how big this screen is. See the size. Now imagine how it will look on a phone. You might not even see this. Somebody who is visiting here for the first time will not see this. And we don't want to lose sales because the customer didn't know what to do moving forward, or the customer didn't see what next action to take. So that's why we're using this one that I shared with you on WhatsApp. Use that one. Whenever you create your button, just add it. Make sure you go back to WooCommerce to get the product's number. This is the product number. Paste it at the end. That's you change two things. This from that link. And this. This is my own website. You're going to put your own. And you're good to go. All right. Good. That will be all for today. Thank you very much. I hope to see you guys very soon. Good night.